What is going on, everybody? This is 86 here, and it is time to start getting ready for the new league in Path of Exile. I'm currently working on what's going to be my league starter, which is going to be an SRS necromancer, possibly even a cultist, maybe even a guardian. Um, but yeah, SRS is probably my all-time favorite build in Path of Exile. It's still really strong, very chill build, something you could just kind of sit back and relax and crush all the content and pretty much not really have to worry about much. At least that's the way I feel like. I played SRS so many times that it's just extremely easy and chill build for me to play. They pretty much just auto target everything around you. All you got to do is summon the little guys out, maintain a few buffs. That's pretty much what you do. Put predator stacks on the bigger guy, or not stacks, but the predator buff, debuff, or whatever it's called, on an enemy that you want to target down, and just let them kind of do the work. Keep your offerings up. But yeah, it's just an overall chill build. I was kind of leaning towards some other things, such as Spectral Helix and Poisonous Concoction Pathfinder. I was testing those out, but wasn't really enjoying the playstyle. I usually tend to play with controller most of the time because I feel like it's just more laid back and chill. But yeah, I am a controller Andy. I play with controller on PC. There's various reasons for that. I just typically tend to enjoy it more, and it's just kind of easier on me in general. But yeah, so I'm getting ready for the new league. Just kind of testing out some different variations of SRS. There are a few different ways you can actually build SRS. You could do poison SRS. You could do full elemental scaling SRS. You could do popcorn SRS. You could also just do like a full zoomancer type build, incorporating a bunch of other minions into the build as well. But that's not really the route I'm going to go. I'm probably going to be going full poison SRS. It does require a little bit more gear. Like you need the jewel from the Abyss Jewel. I can't think of what it's called, a Mumu's Gaze or like that. But I think it's relatively easy to target farm something like that. It's not too bad. I've been able to get it in every pre. I don't think it'll be too bad. Worst comes to worst, I could just save up currency and buy it. I think Covenant is also pretty good for the build, but on Trade League, it's not really hard to acquire. Main thing is I'm just a little rusty. I've been playing a lot of roguelikes, and I was playing some Diablo 4, so I just kind of need to get myself a little bit more acclimated to PoE again. So that's kind of what I'm going to be doing over the next few days. I am just leveling a SRS necromancer right now. What? I want to pop? What is this? So it can have problems. Why it does that? It'll be best to have the offering on. So there is some problems with controller, but what are you gonna do? It's still for me. But yeah, spending the next few days just trying out a few different variations, figuring out the best way to go at league start. It might just be to go elemental on necromancer at the start and just kind of focus on the elemental damage that the SRS does. And then once you get more gear and you can invest heavily, you can switch over to poison, which will probably be the better route. I don't need to go this way. Why am I not finding the right way to go? I probably got to go back the other way, I think. So yeah, just gonna try those out. See what kind of fits the best. I think it's gonna be relatively strong regardless. There's also the potential for an SRS on Guardian. I don't really know what the new like minion that you summon with Guardian really look like. I don't think they've released the numbers on those yet. But once that happens, I'll take a look at that and see if that might even be a viable option. I know the Guardian summons like some kind of elemental, um, kind of like some elemental relic type thing, which might actually be a buff to overall elemental damage for your minions, which might actually be really good and really strong for if you want to go for like a fire SRS early on. But you also won't have the luxury of being able to switch to a cultist later. You'll kind of just be stuck, and that was a nasty death there, but it happens. I just walked right into that. Terrible. Um, I am definitely excited for the new league. After playing Diablo 4 and it being such a huge disappointment, sorry to shit on the game, but you know, when praise is due. When a game is just completely terrible and it charges you as much as it charges you just a even entry price, and just you know, the game needs its criticism. It's just not good. But after playing that huge letdown of season one, I am very ready for a Path of Exile league, which is going to be adding a lot of content. There's going to be like the tattoos alone look like they're going to be adding so much to the game. You're really going to be able to customize your skill tree to the point where um, it's just you're going to be able to tailor things a lot more your way. It's just going to be really good. A nice addition. Plus the new uniques, the new game mode that's pretty much like a auto battler is just going to be cool to interact with and check out and earn some currency and some items. And maybe some of the new uniques that they're adding are going to be really powerful, and we'll have some really build defining stuff coming out. Still kind of yet to be seen. But overall, it just looks really exciting. Mostly just excited for PoE in general. I don't really think I'm going to be playing too many other games from here out in the future. It's pretty much just going to be Path of Exile from here on out. Maybe a few roguelikes in between. Um, but there's only like one other like ARPG coming out that I'm even like remotely interested in. That's Titan Quest 2, and that just all we got from that is a gameplay trailer. So that's going to be a long ways away. But in the future, in the next year and beyond, we're going to have Path of Exile 1, Path of Exile 2, and Path of Exile mode. There's just not going to be any need to play any other ARPG at that point. Path of Exile has created its own competition. So it's just a good time to be a Path of Exile player and enjoyer. So looking forward to that. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna keep blasting away at this, getting this to end game, working out some fine tuning some things, figuring out the best way to maximize this for leveling and getting to maps early on. But yeah, I think overall it should be really good, and I think it's gonna be great, and it should be a great season. So hopefully I will see you guys in the new season, and it'll be something to continue putting out content for, and very enjoyable in the long run. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.